What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe so more people could join our movement. Crazy, man. We watched that fight again. I gotta say, man, Lamont Roach stood on big business, man. He did everything he said he was gonna do, man. I truly feel, bruh, as a fan, as a Tank fan, just as a boxing fan in general, Lamont Roach pulled it off, bruh. I think I had Lamont Roach 7-5. We gonna get into that ninth round also. I'm gonna tell y'all if I think it was a knockdown or not. Should have been ruled a knockdown. My thoughts on it. Uh, Off rip. We all know. Uh, they sparred multiple times. They fought twice in the amateurs. That stuck out to me a lot because Tank then gave Lamont Roach his best shot before. When they was younger. Lamont Roach seemed super confident all throughout this build-up. Super confident on the ring walk. He never wavered. He never said, gave a sign that he was nervous. A lot of people were saying, bro, Lamont Roach giving me like that feel like he just not scared of Tank. He not nervous at all. Um, and he was saying, basically Tank get out of line. I'ma stop him. We get in the fight. It was cool. First few rounds, fill out rounds. Nothing really happened. Lamont Roach, he wasn't initiating. He made Tank initiate. He was punching in between Tank punches. And I saw a lot of people saying why Tank didn't turn it up, why Tank didn't apply more pressure. Bro, do y'all realize almost every time Tank got countered, he damn near got hurt almost every time? Tank got hurt 3 to 4 times in this fight. Lamont Roach was rocking Tank ass, bro. Milk Money TV, sad. Fought his ass off for a draw. Lamont Roach won that fight, bro. And I'm a Tank fan. Tank one of my favorite fighters of today. I feel like he one of the faces of boxing. But Lamont Roach was cracking Tank. I had Lamont Roach 7-5. We get to we get to that ninth round. Okay. Tank get hit with a shot. Slight technical difficulties, y'all, but bro, Lamont Roach was rocking Tank left and right. It was just certain times in the fight where he was getting rocked. I just knew it though, bro. All the way up until that ninth round, it was pretty much even in my opinion. Uh, Lamont Roach, bro, he was like I said, making Tank initiate. Uh, we all know Tank for being a good counter puncher. I was wondering myself why he not walking Lamont Roach down until I think the fourth round, fifth round, somewhere in there. He caught Tank with a right and he wobbled him. I'm like, oh shit, Tank hurt. Like visibly, like you could tell he was like rattled. He even said it himself in the press conferences. Man, Lamont Roach got some sneaky power. But it was like, I don't know. I saw Tank doing some stuff that I do not like. And that's why I think Calvin Ford should be the lead trainer. He never treated Calvin like this. He was arguing back with Barry Hunter. He never did that with Calvin Ford. He always respect and love Calvin Ford. He never go against Calvin Ford. He was talking back in the corner. Uh, took a knee. He was just talking shit like in the middle of the round. I'm like, Tank, you gotta stay focused. Like he got his hands down. I'm like, Tank, Lamont, he done rocked you like 2 or 3 times. Stop doing this dumb shit. Lock in. Like I just feel like with and his confidence came from them sparring multiple times, from him being in the ring with Tank in the amateurs. Um, that's what everybody was talking about. How confident Lamont Roach was, and he showed the world he is who he say he is. Uh, I just think really and truly though, they really didn't let Tank lose last night. It was kind of the protection plan came out. Tank already got his next fight lined up. He's just not saying it to the public yet. He even said in the post-fight press conference, his next fight, he was supposed to call him out tonight, but he didn't, because obviously it was a draw. But this was the worst I done seen Tank ever. Like, I just think mentally he's done with the sport. Once you get to talking about retiring, once you get to talking about, uh, say you want to get therapy, you don't want to have that killer instinct no more, and that's real shit. He don't want to smoke a Roach again, bro. I really feel like if they fight again, and I know this might be controversial, but I think Tank may get dropped or even stopped in a rematch, bro. Lamont defense was so tight. Even when he caught Lamont Roach with them left hands, he was eating that shit. Like, eating it. And I'm talking about Tank was catching him clean. He was eating it. He was in his bag. He was in his bag for sure last night. But that gave him more confirmation that, oh, I really belong in here. Like he felt that before, but when he saw how he was rocking Tank, and that gave him even more confidence. I ain't gonna lie, Lamont Roach should be a 2-time champion. Uh, and like I said, Tank one of my favorites, but I gotta be honest. I gotta be truthful. I feel like Lamont Roach pulled it off. Without the knockdown, not even including the knockdown. I think Tank just started too late. I don't know if they didn't have a game plan. Uh, but this shit wouldn't have happened on Coach Calvin Watch, bro. That's why I did a video a while back where I was talking about I think Coach Calvin got fired or he not working with Coach Calvin anymore. And I said him, Calvin, Coach Kenny, bro, they got the best team in boxing. I hope they never split up. Coach Kenny dissect the fighter. Bro, he tell you their tendencies. He tell you what they good at. He tell you what they not good at. Coach Calvin, he bring that respect, and he really the only one that could tame Tank. He look at him like a father. So with him, he would, like I said, he was talking back in the corner and everything. That's some shit you see Shakur Stevenson doing. Like, dude, Tank really. I was like, what am I watching right now, bro? When he knew he was losing, he started doing some wild shit. Like he normally talks shit in the ring, but dude, he was talking to Lamont throughout the whole fight, smiling, uh, sticking his tongue out and shit. I'm like, Tank, Lamont is not playing around. Lamont is trying to knock you out. And when he was catching Tank, he hurt. I saw Tank visibly hurt 3 to 4 times in that fight. And like I said, if they fight again, I got this weird feeling, bro, that Lamont is gonna stop him. And I really felt, I don't know why I was thinking about this last night. He started folding under pressure, bro. This nigga took a knee. Talking about grease and Jerry curl juice was in his eye. Tank, what the hell am I watching? I was heated. Cause what is this? You never did no shit like this before, bro. Like he kind of taking the face of boxing thing, and him being the A side and everybody being there to see him a little bit too far. We understand this is your show. We understand you the main guy, but you can't abuse your power basically. Like it was a couple of times the referee had to pull him out the corner. Like my nigga, the round just started. Let's go. Like come on, but we're gonna get to that ninth round, man. And I'm gonna say this, and y'all can take it how y'all want. If somebody take a knee, voluntarily, involuntary, whatever, if they take a knee, that is considered a knockdown. When Tank took that knee, I said, bro, that's a knockdown. I was watching Showbiz call the fights. That Showbiz is the GOAT. I was like, that's a knockdown, bro. Tank, you finna lose. Like, even without the knockdown, I think he's lost. But that even more put the icing on the cake. You let Lamont Roach come up to 135 and spank you. Like, what? And I'm like, bro, that is a clear knockdown. Like, of course it wasn't from a punch, but Floyd Mayweather, the only knockdown in his career, came from he hurt his hand and he took a knee. Gervonta had grease in his eye. He took a knee. That's a knockdown. The referee started counting. He came back, started talking to the referee. Referee should have kept counting. And it's crazy because Tank came back and won that round on almost all the judges' scorecards. When it really should have been a 10-8 round. And like I said, this is not hate. Tank my favorite fighter. I tune in to everything that he do. Interview wise, fight wise. Lamont Roach just had his number, bro. Like I said, you could tell when you done fought somebody in the amateurs. You could tell when you comfortable with them. He didn't look uncomfortable in no parts of the fight. I didn't see how Tank had him hurt. I saw he was really doing the most damage. And the new. It should have been in the new. But like I said, this should have business. Uh it's a business. And speaking of business, I'm really nervous about this fight. Like I said, Tank my favorite, but if Keyshawn Davis would have caught Tank with the shit Lamont Roach was catching him with last night, Tank would have been asleep. Tank would have been real well rested last night. Tank would have been out of there. And I just gotta be honest. This fight kind of changed my whole opinion on Tank. And it's crazy how you could just flip a switch after you see a fight. But I know what I saw last night. Tank, somebody who could absorb his shots and box, truly skilled, can crack back. Shakur Stevenson, I had Tank being the best at 135 for the longest. Uh, love Keyshawn. At first, just watching him, I'm like, he can fight. But when he got with Bomac and Terrence Crawford, man, that nigga turned into an animal. Bro, he is stopping shit. He ain't playing around. If Keyshawn catch Tank with the shit Lamont Roach was catching him with last night, Tank is going to sleep. And it was on some damn Tank getting off, but every time Lamont was catching him in between his punches. Lamont was the counter puncher last night when Lamont biggest shots came from him counter punching. And I didn't start Keyshawn Davis. Not saying, you know what I'm saying, skill wise his opponent's been A plus, but that's how Keyshawn Davis get most of his knockouts. Countering, catching it on his glove and firing back. That's Keyshawn Davis' specialty. That's a real 50-50 fight. Him versus Shakur. As of last night, 60-40. I saw him doing shit that I don't really ever see him doing. He was overdoing it last night with the left hand. Like, bro, do your research on Keyshawn Davis. I just saw him progress over the last. He a champion. He just became champion. He stopped Dennis Baranchik, I think, in the fifth round. Bro, Keyshawn like that. He 13-0, I think 9 knockouts. Him and Shakur Stevenson been knowing each other since they was 13. He lost to Andy Cruz in the Olympics. I think he got a silver medal. Um, yeah, Keyshawn nice with it. That's I really thought that's who he was gonna call out tonight. But Keyshawn's super powerful. He's super quick. He just as accurate as Tank. He taller, he longer. Uh, and he just as mean, just like Terrence Crawford. He been saying before this fight he would stop Tank or he would knock Tank out. And now I can see it, bro. Tank looked super vulnerable last night. You can't like trying to get on the inside, trying to work the body, trying to get on the inside, bro. Lamont Roach was not having it. All I gotta say, man, shout out to Lamont Roach. Uh, the whole world was against him. He said he was gonna say after the fight. He told us, and I gotta say he did tell us. But back to what I was saying. Basically, I saw Tank overdoing it. Instead of letting the fight flow, normally when he felt he was losing, he started overdoing it with the left hand. Lamont Roach could see that at this point. He got his right hand up blocking that. So basically, it's in the air. It's up in the air from this point on. Tank looked the worst he ever looked last night. I think the retirement talk, him switching coaches, all that, I think it played a big part and why he looked so bad last night. But he helped put Lamont Roach on the map. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers, man. Make sure you like so more people could join our movement. Milk Money TV, man. Appreciate you for tuning in today. And I'm out. Peace.
They say fuck 'em, they wasn't on your dick when you was down. Trust them in my back.